Right, we are underway here with Southold versus Greenport. Immediately a nice move by Walensky, and Southold's moving the ball up the field. Greenport's defense quickly gets to it, however, lets it roll out, so we will have a goal kick right away. Goal kick. It's going to make it near midfield, however, it's recovered by Walensky. Greenport trying to get it back, however, Southold sticks with it. Jack Sepp moves it to the outside. Kilcommons crosses it in to Ricardo Lopez. Ball's kicked around a little bit. However, McCrae's over there to get it. McCrae's going to take a hard kick. However, the Greenport goalie is going to get to it inside of the box. So we're going to have a punt here. And it's a pretty good one. Greenport steals it away, and now they are on the move into Southold territory for the first time today. Greenport's kick is upfield, however, Southold's defense is there to get to it. Johnny Lopez kicks that ball up the field. Ball's kicked out of bounds on the near sideline, and McCrae will get to throw in. McCrae's throw goes to Jack Sepp, who makes a move. Gets a little shove from Greenport offense. Ball ends up with the Southold defense, however, they get it out of there quickly. Greenport moving around with it. Ball is on the far sideline, where Greenport's D gets to it, and a head out of bounds. So Kilcommons will be there for the throw-in. And there will be Duffy. Duffy's throw-in is to Kilcommons, and he attempts to cross it in. It's punched out by the Greenport goalie and conveniently rolls in Greenport's favor. However, Southold gets back to it. Walensky gets it out to Lopez. Lopez is going to take a shot, and it is saved. That punt is going to make it to midfield. However, Jack Sepp gets to it. Playing very physical with the Greenport offender. Greenport gets it upfield. There's Duffy. Getting over to Kilcommons. The ball rolls out of bounds, and it will be out on Greenport. Ball is being deflected around by both sides. However, it is drilled up the sideline by Schill. And that ball is going to roll out of bounds on the Greenport side. It will be a throw-in for Greenport. Went out of bounds on Lopez. That throw-in is played by Southold, however. It's kicked around. A little bit of miscommunication there. And Greenport, they end up with it. It's going to be kicked out by Southold there. So Greenport is going to get to throw the ball in here. Throw-in is initially possessed by Greenport, however, kicked away by Southold. That ball's going to end up out of bounds, and it's going to be on Greenport this time. So Southold's going to get the throw-in. Throw goes to Walensky as he drills it up the sideline, and it's kicked out of bounds on Greenport. Duffy's throw goes to Lopez. He plays it. Walensky going to boot it, and the goalie stumbles. However, he does get to it, so he's going to get to punt it out here. That punt is a very good one. However, Southold immediately gets it. Now Southold could be getting to it. Palencia takes a shot off the bar of the goal. So a very good shot by Palencia, however, just misses. Greenport's going to get a sub here. As the punt goes to Greenport and is hit out of bounds by Greenport, so Southold will keep it in Greenport territory. Ball's going up the far sideline. Kilcommons gets it to Walensky, who is slid tackled, and Greenport's moving back with it. Ball's now rolling up the far sideline on Southold's side. However, it does roll out of bounds off the foot of a Greenport player. That throw in once again goes out off Greenport. Ball continues to be put out of bounds by Greenport. So the throw goes to Karsten. Gets it over to Jack Sepp. However, the ball is stolen by Greenport. And here they might have a play. However, Karsten goes over and gets it away. Now they're going to lead Palencia up the field. Daniel Palencia might get a shot off. The shot is off the Greenport goalie's hands and played again. Get the punt away, and it's going to clear midfield. Karsten gets it out to Duffy. However, it's taken back immediately by Greenport. Greenport playing it, and it's going to go out of bounds on number 16. Ball's thrown in, and it's bouncing around everyone's head. Now they're going to kick it up towards Gavin Fredericks, the goalie, as he fields it, and he's going to get his first punt of the day. Fredericks' punt is going to clear midfield. However, it's played by Greenport. Greenport moving with it, and a very nice move. Well, it's kicked, trying to get it past the defense. However, it's going to be an offsides. Either way, McCray played the ball very nicely, and Southold will maintain possession. McCray's kick goes across the field. It's all the way back to the Greenport defense. Now the ball's at midfield. Here's Duffy, he gets it across the field to Lopez. And now the ball is cleared, and Southold's defense is going to get back to it. McCray is going to kick it out of bounds. Greenport's going to bring in another sub here. Greenport's throw there. It's taken by Greenport, and they're going to kick the ball. However, the ball goes way out of bounds, and Gavin Fredericks will get to kick a goal kick here. Here's Fredericks' kick. And now the ball is cleared, and Palencia is tripped. That's got to be a foul, and it is a foul. Palencia was blatantly tripped. And he's going to have a foul. There's going to be a kick here for Palencia. Valencia's kick. He's going to drill it. He goes right off a Greenport defender. Ball is headed to be kept in bounds. And Greenport's going to guard the ball and let it roll out. So Greenport is going to get a goal kick here. Kick in is going to make it to midfield and beyond. Karsten plays it, gets it over to Schill, who gets it out across midfield. The Greenport is going to kick it right back. It's way up the far sideline. The ball's going to roll out. There's a throw up the sideline. Lopez attempts to play it, however, it rolls out of bounds off his foot. That throw in goes towards the center, and it's going to roll out on. It's going to go out in Southold. Greenport's throw in is going to be. Looks like a penalty, I believe. Or no. So Schill is going to get the kick here. Schill's kick is a pretty good one, makes it across midfield. However, it's immediately deflected back across the field to Southold. The throw is going to be looks like it's going to be a penalty on Jack Sepp. So Greenport's going to get the kick here. Greenport's kick is a strong one. Makes it all the way inside the box. However, McCrae is there, always defending. Ball swung out to Lopez, who keeps it in bounds. Lopez stays with it. However, goes right back to the defense. McCrae is going to attempt to clear it. It's deflected by Greenport. Lopez gets back to it. He's going to try and get it up the sideline. However, he leads him a little bit too much. Greenport's goalie is going to get to it. Punt from Greenport is once again a pretty good one. McCrae gets up to it. Ball is going to be cleared, however, over the head of the defense. Southold's got to get it out of there quickly. Greenport stays with it. However, with enough time, Southold's defense gets back to it. This ball is kicked out. And now Greenport kick into the middle is deflected upwards. However, Southold gets to it, and now Southold's moving with it. Ball is passed up the sideline, and it's going to go off the foot of a Southold player, so Greenport is going to have another throw in here. Greenport's throw in. It's going to roll out of bounds by Southold. So Greenport's going to get to throw it in once again. The ball is intercepted by Jack Sepp, however, and he's moving up with it. Greenport steals it right back, and now the ball is rolling into Southold territory, and the defense is once again going to have to go to work. Greenport sticking with it here. There's a nice move from a Greenport player. Ball is attempted to be gotten passed into the box, and McCray is going to put a nice head on it. Believe there was an offsides there, so McCray is going to get the kick here. McCray's kick makes it across midfield. Greenport's defense is there to field it once again, and Greenport is moving with it. McCray goes up and gets it, however. Now he's moving it across midfield. However, Greenport takes it right back. And now Greenport's moving with it up the sideline. Lopez is trying to get there. Cross is a little too high, and it is going to make it all the way across to the other side of the field. And it touches out of bounds, so Southold is going to get the throw here. Into the game is Uguna. It's coming in for Charles Commons. Throw is in, and it gets all the way up to the sideline of Greenport. Palenti is going to try and take a far range shot, however, he kicked it way too far. Greenport's going to get the goal kick here. Goal kick goes to a close Greenport defender who makes a move. And is going to be tapped out of bounds by a Southold player. It's thrown in, however, there was a substitution called. So Southold's going to, or Greenport's going to have to retry that throw in. Ball ends up out of bounds once again. Ball's kept in and is cleared far, way up the field. Fredericks is going to pick it up before Greenport could do anything with it. Punt seemed like a bit of a drop kick, and it goes straight out of bounds. So Greenport's going to get to throw it in once again. The throw-in is played by Walensky. And Southold defense is going to try and clear it out once again. However, Greenport's sticking with it. However, Aguna steals it away, and Aguna's on the move. He makes a nice move, gets it over to Lopez. Lopez moving with it on the far sideline. Cross in is going to be bounced around by Greenport and cleared out. Cleared right out of bounds. So Southold's going to get throwing. Couple of substitutions are made. The throw-in is off the head of Aguna. Now it's being bounced around between players. Walensky wins the battle. Now it's going to be kicked by Palencia, and it's once again saved by the Greenport goalie. Walensky prevents that ball from making it across midfield. Greenport trying to move it up, and now they're going to have an opportunity. Or not for long, Scholl's going to clear it out of bounds. Here's the throw-in. It's fought for and won by Greenport. Makes a nice move. Now they're going to take a long-range shot. However, Fredericks is there to field it. Fredericks is going to get it well across midfield. However, it is going right back out of bounds. Halfway through the first half, and the score remains 0-0. That throw in is fought for Greenport. Seemed to have it for a second, but now Shell's moving up the middle with it. Palencia has the ball stripped from him. And Greenport is going to try and pass that one upfield. Now that ball is moving into Southold territory. Fredericks clears it, gets it out across midfield. It's deflected and it goes off of Greenport, so it will be thrown in by McCrae. McCrae's throw in goes to Palencia, who thought he kept it in. However, those go right back out on Southold. So Greenport is going to get to throw it here. Throwing goes to Aguna. It's played by Greenport. McCrae goes up for it. Gets it to Sepp, who moves it up the sideline, and now Palencia is going to have a play on it. He's moving fast, however, it is going to go off of Palencia, and it will be a goal kick. Goal kick. Pretty strong one. It's going to make it to midfield. It's played by Greenport. However, Southold's defense swarms to the ball. Port's going to get it back for the moment. Moving up the far sideline. It is kicked into the box, and Frederick snags it. Frederick's punt this time stays in bounds and gets across midfield. It's played by Fernando. He's moving with it up the sideline. Keep it in bounds. She does, and it goes off a Greenport player and out of bounds. So Southold maintaining possession here. Throw in is to Uguna. Greenport gets it right back, however, Southold's going to stick with it. It's being kicked around now. Southold is pinned back in their own territory. However, Cowell makes a very nice play. He gets it back to Greenport, however, Greenport gets it back to Southold. It's played. Lopez is going to move it up the sideline. It's going to be offsides on Southold. Punt goes to Southold. Southold plays it. Gets to it. Greenport, however, clears it back into Southold territory, attempting to get a play. However, Fredericks gets to it. Fredericks clears midfield. It's played by Southold. Greenport gets right back to it. Ball once again is going to be into the box for Fredericks to grab. He punts it, gets it across, gets it to midfield where Aguna will play with. He gets it out to McCrae. McCrae has his kick deflected. However, Aguna gets it to the far side And ball is bounced around. Southold trying to stick with it. Going to roll to the sideline where Jack Savnoski's going to get to it. Gets it over to Lopez. And then to Fernando. Ball did roll out of bounds at one point, and it will be Southold's throw. Throwing goes to Guna. It's bounced around. Southold trying to take some shots. However, there are a few deflections, and the ball rolls out of bounds. So Greenport will be getting a goal kick here. Greenport's kick is going to make it to midfield. Southold is going to play it. And now Danny Palencia might get a shot here. Goes out of bounds, however. Palencia has been taking a lot of shots. Eventually, some of them are going to go through. That kick gets across midfield. And Southold is going to try to make a play on the sideline. It will be a throw for Southold. Went out on Greenport. That throw in is going to go right off a Greenport player. And Southold is going to get to move a little closer here. Southold throw up the sideline to Lopez. Well, it's bounced around. Rochelle goes up to get it. It's taken away by Greenport. And now Greenport into Southold territory. However, Carston makes a nice defensive play to get it out. McCray attempts to make a nice defensive play on it. However, is taken right back by Greenport. Ball's bouncing around, and now McCray's going to get it up the sideline to Palencia. Palencia makes a very nice move, and now he's moving with it. Palencia up the sideline. Palencia moving fast, and it's going to go right out on a Greenport player. McCray's going to get the throw in. And Southold's got it in Greenport territory here. McCray's throw goes to Palencia on the sideline, who's double teamed. It's taken away quickly by Greenport. Greenport's going to take it right back, and now they got to play up in Southold territory. It's now deflected, however, Fredericks gets to it. Fredericks' punt is a low one. However, it takes a convenient bounce across midfield. That ball's cleared up to Palencia. Palencia might have a shot. He shoots. It is saved. Well, it's punted out, and McCray is going to field it. He gets it to Gurriello, who makes a move. Gurriello gets the ball taken from him, and Greenport gets it back. Ball is cleared up the sideline, and McCray is pushed down. Looks like he will get a penalty here. McCray is going to take his kick here. McCray's kick makes it up the sideline. Palencia fields it. Palencia trying to get to it, and Palencia wins it. However, he is thrown down. I don't get how that's not a penalty. Palencia seems to be a bit shaken up by that. Southold's going to get a kick here. Shell's kick is going to go right into the pit of players. Southold attempts to win it. Greenport, however, gets it. However, it's taken them back by Southold. Greenport's defense gets to it, clears it up the sideline, and now there might be a play here. However, McCray gets to it very quickly. The ball's going to roll out of bounds for a goal kick, our first goal kick of the game. We're going to get a bunch of subs here. Kick in by Greenport. It's going to be off the hands of a Greenport player. So that handball will result in a Gavin Fredericks kick. Under 8 minutes to play now in this one. Or in the first half, rather. Still scoreless. Fredericks kick makes it to midfield. Southold is going to try and make a play on it. However, Greenport's defense outnumbers the players on Southold's offense. Tintoprak fresh in the game. Has the ball go off his foot. It will be a corner. Greenport's corner in. It's going to be fielded by Fredericks. He's going to weigh out all his options. Punted across the midfield. It's going to take a favorable roll for Southold. Greenport's defense gets to it. It's kicked up the far sideline and rolls out. So Southold's going to get a throw here. Play by Southold. It's on the far sideline and kicked out by Greenport. So now Southold's moving a little closer with it. Here's the throw. It's deflected, and it will be a goal kick as it rolls out of bounds. Here's Greenport's kick, and it goes across midfield. Southold's defense gets to it quickly. Now it is attempted to be cleared up the sideline, however, it did roll out of bounds, so Greenport is going to stick with it. Greenport's throw in. Immediately off a Greenport player. Very nice move by Walensky, who is slid down. Players going down on the far sideline. It will be a foul. It will be a foul on Southold. A kick is now taken away by Greenport. They have a breakaway here. trying to get to it. The cat is out of bounds. So a little bit of miscommunication at Southold, having to chase that one down. Kilcommon's got there just in time. Goal kick from Southold. It's going to be cleared by Southold. El Tinterpret got there. However, Guna's there to make a play. It's rolling up the far sideline, and it will roll. Not out of bounds, kept inbounds by Fernando. Justin keeps it in. Fernando's now playing it. Greenport's goalie goes in and scoops it up. Punt is going to make it across midfield. Tinterpret gets to it. El Tinterpret gets it over to Lopez. Lopez moving with it. Gets it over to Fernando. Over to Karsten. Attempts to take a shot. Walensky gets back to it. Gonna get up the sideline. Nobody's there. It's gonna roll out of bounds. It's gonna be a goal kick for Greenport here. It's going to go to the close defender. Southold players closing in on the ball. And Karsten's going to win it. Karsten gets over to Walensky, who's moving up the field with it. Walensky gets it to Fernando. It's bounced over to Lopez. Lopez is going to take a far too powerful shot and will sail over the goal and out of bounds. So it will be a goal kick here for Greenport. Greenport's goal kick once again goes to number 24 on the close side of the field. It's going to be a hand on Southold. The whistle is finally blown. Hand was on Schill. Now we are under 2 minutes to play. Greenport's kick, taking his time, weighing out his options. The shot is going to be a very hard kick. However, it rolls out and out of bounds. Went out on a Southold player. Throw is in. It's fielded by Southold. It's over to Uguna. Very nice passing going on. Fernando gets it up the sideline. Southold's moving with it. Got to cross it in. Goes to Karsten, however, it slid out. Balls those over Walensky's head. Taken right back by Greenport. Moving with it. Southold gets back to it. And it will be a goal kick. Seems like we have so we will have a goal kick from Fredericks here as we are under a minute to go. Fredericks kick. It's going to be misplay by Southold. It rolls out to the far side. Greenport's going to try and clear it in. Got to try and get a shot off before half is over. trying to win it. McCray gets it out. And now we are down to final 10 seconds. Greenport going to try and get this over. It is going to be over the goal. So that's how the half will end. We are tied up at 0.
you have to shut up now? I don't know anybody's names or the rules.
If the ball goes in, you can scream goal into the microphone.
Oh no, 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 no. God, did you believe that? Have you seen that Simpsons episode where it's like they open up a soccer stadium in Springfield, and it's like, and he passes to the right, passes back to the center, passes to the left, and back to the center, and they've got like the Spanish.
All right, we are back from half. Greenport, they are the ones to start with the ball in the second half. Ball quickly rolls out of bounds, however. McCray's throw. It's deflected around. Southold gets to it, and Lopez is the one with it. Clears it up. However, Greenport defense takes it away. Greenport trying to move it around. However, Southold almost got to it. Southold gets right back to it, and now Justin Oguna is moving with it. Makes a move. However, it's taken back by Greenport. That was tipped up, and it goes out of bounds. Greenport's throw in. Goes up to the center of the field. Greenport gets it back. Greenport moves with it and gets it up to the far sideline. They take a shot. Fredericks jumps and gets it. Nice save by Fredericks. And his save goes to Lopez. It's a nice trap. Gets it out to Sepnoski. Greenport takes it right back. And misplayed a little bit. Duffy's going to kick it up. Duffy's going to get right back to it. And the ball moves up the sideline. Jack Sepp gets to it. Trying to win it. Walensky gets it out to Oguna. Oguna moving with it. Oguna is going to take a long-range shot. Greenport's goalie is there to get it. Punt is taken by Southold and bounced around and ends right back up in the hands of the Greenport goalie. Punt is a very high one. Oguna gets to it. Greenport wins it back. Greenport holding on to it here. Ball's kicked up the sideline. Now it's going to be a foot race. However, McCray gets it out of bounds. We have our first sub of the second half. Ball is thrown in. Now it's going to be shot, and it is a save for Fredericks. That punt is going to end up out of bounds. Here on the near sideline. Greenport's throw. It's going to be taken away by Karsten. Sticks with it. Greenport's D, or Southold's D, tries to get it out. Ball is staying in Southold territory, and it will be called. Something on Greenport. Southold's going to get a kick here. Cray's kick. It's across midfield. Greenport moving up with it. Now they're going to get it through the defense. However, Fredericks is there to get it before they could get any shooting opportunities. Fredericks' punt is a low flying one. It makes it across midfield. Clearly put back in Southold territory. Throw in is fielded by Greenport. Moving with it on the far sideline. The cross is going to be taken by Fredericks. Fredericks is going to throw it, and he gets it to Uguna. Keeps it in bounds. Uguna makes a move, and he's tripped. Greenport gets to it, and Greenport gets it right back. Except tries to get to it. Now Greenport has it running through the whole defense. However, Schill goes back there to make a nice deflection. Fredericks gets a long punt. That ball is going to take a favorable bounce. Lopez is going to try and get to it, and he does. However, it's won right back by Greenport. It's going to be a throw in here. Ball is going to be kicked around and goes right back out on Greenport. Southold has the ball in Greenport territory here. See if they could do anything with it. Gets it out to Lopez, and it bounces off of Lopez, and Greenport will quickly get it back. That throw goes over the head of Walensky and into the foot of a Greenport player. Over here, I believe we have a handball, so Southold's going to get a kick here. Duffy's going to get a kick here. Duffy's going to take a long-range shot. Gets it to Lopez, who tries to put it through. And they're fighting in the middle of the box. However, they cannot get it through. It's going to be a corner kick, so Southold is going to get their first corner of the day. Attempt to put one in here. Lopez's kick is overshot. Sepp keeps it in Greenport territory. Southold trying to win it back. Now Polensky is going to take a shot. However, he puts a little bit too much into it as it sails over the goal. And there will be a goal kick. Score remains tied at 0. Here's Greenport's kick. It's not get past midfield. Southold wins it right back. Ball is deflected around and taken in by the Greenport goalie. Greenport's kick clears midfield. Makes it all the way back. McCrae is going to get to that ball out of bounds. Thrown in once again by Greenport, and it rolls out on a Greenport player, so Southold's going to get to re-throw it in. It looked like it was a handball, actually, so Southold gets right back with it. Southold attempts to play it on the sideline, however it goes out. And Greenport is going to get another throw in. Southold sticking with it, however. Jack Sipnowski puts it up in the air. Ball gets right back to the Southold defense. Walensky gets it over near the sideline. And now Southold is going to have an opportunity here. Aguna's moving in. Aguna going to cross it. It is going to be played very nicely by the Greenport defense and taken in by the Greenport goalie. That punt is going to make it across midfield. Took a very good bounce for Greenport. Southold gets right back to it. Johnny Lopez puts it up the sideline. And Greenport's goalie's going to get out there to try and clear it. It's played by Jack Sipnowski. Gets it over McCray. Greenport is going to kick it out in their own territory too. So Southold is McCray's going to go up and take the throw for Southold. McCray's throw goes to Lopez, and it kicked off of a Greenport player, and it will be a corner kick. So Lopez is going to take it again. This time, he's going to need to put a little bit less air under it. He overshot it last time. Palencia up near the far sideline. Kick is going to be booted, and this one looks a little bit better. It's headed, and it's going to be taking a shot, and oh, it's saved. McCray almost had a goal there. A very nice save by the Greenport goalie. Under 10 minutes in, ball goes out to Palencia. Palencia is going to try and boot it in. Now Lopez is going to try and get a shot. Ball's hanging around in the box. Taking a shot by McCray, and he scores! J. Sean McCray with the goal, and Southold is up 1-0. McCray coming all the way back from on defense, up into the box and getting a nice goal there. Southold finally scores off of a corner kick. And on their fourth official shot, it goes in. So Greenport is going to have to try and work back from this one. It's 1-0 now. I was bouncing around and Greenport sticks with it. Greenport trying to get it up, however. Southold's defense is very strong. Gets it out to Uguna. Uguna is now going to get it up the field. Greenport's goalie is going to try and get over to it. Palencia almost got to it. Greenport's goalie was there before him. That punt is played by Jack. Greenport takes it back, however. Greenport playing good possession. Have a 3-on-1 on Schill, however, that's no problem. Schill gets it out. And Ugacha goes out on a Greenport player. So Southold's going to have a throw in here. Kick is be deflected out. Naguna is now moving with the Naguna near the sideline. He's going to get it up the field. Had Fernando turn around. However, Aguna gets right back to it. Aguna sticks with it. Aguna moving up the field. Aguna gets it out to Palencia. Palencia is going to have a roll out on him, so it will be a goal kick. So the offense once again got through the defense. The defense did tighten up once that scenario came about. Greenport's kick, played by Southold. Pops straight up. Southold gets to it. There's Aguna. It's going to be called a foul on Greenport, so Southold is going to get Southold's going to get a kick here. It's going to be Schill. Schill's kick goes over to the wide open Duffy, who gets it to the middle. Greenport quickly is going to clear it out of there, and we are going to get another corner kick here. Laguna is going to take this corner. This one is going to be overshot, and Greenport's going to get out to it quickly. It's cleared out by Greenport. Southold is going to get to throw it in once again. So Southold maintaining possession of this. The sideline. And right back out on Greenport. Once again thrown in by McCray. This one kept inbounds. Greenport trying to maintain possession with it. However, Walensky gets it. Walensky gets it out to Fernando. Walensky's going to take a shot, and it goes wide. So Greenport's going to get another goal kick. Ball's up the sideline. Greenport is going to win it back. Attempt to get through the defense. However, they cannot. Karsten plays it nicely and gets it back out to Greenport territory. Greenport, however, is going to clear it once again. Karsten gets to it there once again. Clear it out to Fernando. And taken right back by Greenport, who might have a chance here. Karsten gets to it. Sticking with his man. They're not going to take a shot, and Fredericks is there. Fredericks punt. Straight up in the air. He's going to take a bounce. Favorable for Southold. Jack Sepp's going to take it out to Palencia. Palencia might get a shot here. Palencia is going to stick with it. Palencia trying to get it in. It's taken back by Greenport, however. So a missed opportunity for Southold. Might get an offsides there. Greenport is going to stick with it. Greenport has to watch offsides. Many borderline plays could be called that. McCray gets to it. Tries to clear it. Goes off a Greenport defender. Greenport's throw in. It's going to go straight out of bounds. McCray is there on the throw. Goes to Commons. The ball is cleared. Now a little bit of pushing and shoving. The ball's kept in bounds. It does not get kept in bounds. Rolled out by a little bit. So Fredericks is going to get a goal kick here. Fredericks goes to the near McCray, who attempts to put it up the sideline. However, it's taken back by Greenport. Southold gets to it right away, and let's see the call here. It's going to be a foul called on Southold. It's going to be a kick for Greenport here. Kick is well struck, and Fredericks is not going to let the ball through. So Fredericks is going to punt it out. Another drop kick for Fredericks. It's played by Aguna. Keeps it in bounds, gets it to Duffy. Duffy accidentally swept the foot out from Greenport player. Looks like we have a little bit of an injury here. We're going to have an injury timeout here. Greenport's player is going to come off the field. So when we do resume, number 17 is going to kick it off from the near sideline. Southold's going to go mark up all their players. And here's the defense to try and stop Greenport defense from getting through. Southold putting up a two-man wall. Trying to move the ball around. That ball is going to be crossed in. And Southold is going to win the deflection. And here we have another big collision. Another one on Duffy. And Greenport is going to get another kick. Here's Greenport. They're going to take a kick. Frederick saves it. Very nice play by Fredericks. Goes off his hands and over the goal. There's the corner. And Fredericks goes out there and gets to it. Fredericks' punt away is a very high one. It's taken by Southold. And now it's one. Here we go. We might get a play.
Nice, Jason.
However, it's cleared out by the Greenport goalie. There we're going to get a foul on Southold. So Greenport's going to get a kick here. We're more than halfway through the game's second half. Greenport puts up a pretty good ball. Duffy trying to get it out. Cal's going to get over. And that ball is going to go off of Karsten, so it will be a corner kick. Greenport's corner. Going into the cluster of players, and Southold gets it out. Greenport is going to try and get it back in there, however, it is overkicked, and it rolls out. Here's the kick from Fredericks. Bust through, however. Getting it there is Shell, and Shell's moving up the field with it. Shell makes a move. However, Greenport's going to take it right back. Greenport moving with it. Shell's got to get back on defense. Ball is going to be It's going to be a foul. So another Greenport player is down. However, he does get up. Here's Greenport's kick. It's going to go out of bounds. So we are going to get a goal kick here from Fredericks. There's that goal kick. And looks like he got a little tripped up. There will be another foul on Southold. Here's the kick. It goes well over everybody's head, and Gavin is there to get it. Fredericks punt. Pretty good one. It's going to be played by Riley. We're taken right back by Greenport. Now Greenport moving with it. Got to watch the offsides. Making a lot of moves. They're going to get a lot of kickoff, however, it will go out of bounds. So here we're going to get a goal kick from Fredericks. Fredericks' kick is deflected. And deflected once again by a Greenport player, this time out of bounds off the head of a Greenport player. So Southold's going to get to throw it in here, and it's going to be McCrae, who has the only goal in this game. McCrae's throw is right off a Greenport player and out of bounds once again, so Southold's going to move up with it. Most likely bringing this ball into Greenport territory. Throw, once again, is a pretty good one. Jackson wins it, gets it over to Lopez. Now the ball's being fought for by a cluster of players. Greenport comes away with it. We're playing possession. They're going to put that one up the sideline. However, Southold's defense, once again, is on it. Fredericks punt. The sideline. Riley is going to try and get to it. Ball will go right back to the center. And now it's cleared up towards the middle by Greenport. It's going to be a foul there on Greenport. So here's Schill on the kick. Going to get it up. And it is going to be fought for. Ball's in the box. See if Southold could get a shot off here. It's deflected out, and Greenport is going to take it out again. Greenport passing around. Get it over to Karsten. Karsten. It's down now. Greenport might have an opportunity here. However, Southold's defense holds strong once again. Well, popped up in the air. And won by... It's going to be a foul on Southold. This ball was cleared. However, after the foul, so Southold's going to form a wall here. Try not to let another goal in here. They're going to get the shot through, and it's a goal. Southold failed to build a wall, and it proves costly as we are all tied up at 1 with 13 minutes to go in the second half. So a very shocking goal there. Looks like this one's going to come down to the wire. Jack Sipnowski's going to get it back to Walensky. He's going to push it back up to Sepp. And now he has a collision. Players go down. It's going to be on Greenport as they sandwich Jack Sip. However, he did not go down. So Schill is going to take the kick. Schill is going to get it up into the cluster of players. Jack Sip's going to head it. Valencia attempting to win it, and now bounces it to the outside. Makes a move. Valencia sticks with it. Hey, Palencia doing all he can against two other players. There was Southold not stay with it. Now the ball is kicked up the sideline, and Greenport might have an opportunity here. Fredericks is going to come up and kick it up the field. Lopez is there. Ricky trying to stick with it. Greenport goes out of bounds on Greenport, so it will be Southold's throw here. The throw in here is Duffy. Goes back to Walensky, and now Duffy is there. Playing a two-man passing game with Walensky. Gets it right back out to Duffy. Now Duffy is going to try and shoot it up. And now Carson attempts to clear it. It's deflected, and Greenport is going to get near it. Southold is going to stick with it, however. Ball is being deflected around. Multiple exchanges of possession. However, Southold here is going to have a throw-in. It's going to be McCray this time, as there are 11 minutes to go. Ball's quickly going to go out of bounds, and it's out on a Southold player. Greenport is going to get a sub. It's quickly thrown in. Greenport trying to make a play here. Ball is over, kicked over, and it will be a goal kick here. Fredericks is going to take this one. Fredericks kick. Going to make it out near the middle of the field. Now Greenport trying to stick with it. Cross up two players, now going to get it through the defense. However, Fredericks is there. And makes a solid save. That punt is going to take a favorable bounce for Southold, and now they're going to try and get through the defense. A very good defensive play by Greenport. Jack Sipnowski trying to get through the defense. And now making a move, and Southold takes out their own players. Number 5 of Greenport moving with it, making all the moves. Now he gets the through, and it is taken by Southold. So there is the goalie, Gavin Fredericks, with a good punt. Takes a favorable bounce, and now going up to win it is Lopez. However, the body is a Greenport player. That kick gets through the Southold defense. They've been kept on their heels in this late in the second half. Greenport is moving the ball very well. Commons is going to come in and sub out Riley. Greenport moving the ball around. where Gurriello is going to get that ball out of bounds. Now that ball is going to go out on Greenport. Time winding down, the ball is staying near the sideline. So one is going to be stayed inbounds. McCray pops it up, however, goes off the leg of a Greenport player this time. So McCray is going to get to throw the ball in once again. McCray's throw. This time, Greenport's going to bust through the defense and it will roll out. So here's Fredericks. Ball is fought for and won by Southold. The ball gets through the defense. Now Greenport's goalie's going to come up, try and clear it out. However, Southold wins it. Jack Sepnoski moving with the ball. Sticks with it. Gets it out to McCray. McCray will get up the sideline to Gurriello. Gurriello is going to pass it over to Danny Palencia. And Palencia's sandwich. Gurriello gets it out to McCray. Now McCray going to cross it out towards the middle. However, Greenport's goalie is going to be there to field it. That punt is going to make it across midfield. And now it gets through the defense. It's a foot race. However, Fredericks is going to pick it up. Now the ball is punted and fielded well by Southold. Ball is now going to go off the foot of Kilcommon's. Got to try and keep it in bounds. And he does. And it goes out on Kilcommon's. Down to the final 6 minutes of the second half. That throw is a pretty strong one. It's taken back by Southold, and it goes out of bounds on Greenport. So Duffy is going to get the throw in here. Duffy's throw goes to Kilcommon's. And it's taken back by Greenport, trying to clear it up. Ball makes it to the far side of the field, where Shell will kick it out of bounds. And Greenport will get the throw in. So McCray is going to get the kick here. Final 5 minutes of the second half. Greenport's going to clear it out. And it's going to go out of bounds. McCray's throw goes to Gurriello, who puts it right back to McCray. Shell attempts to clear it. A good move by Lopez, who's moving up with it. Lopez in the Greenport territory. He's going to try and pass it to Palencia. And that ball is going to be cleared. Now here we might have a play for Greenport. However, Fredericks takes it right back from them. So Fredericks is going to get the punt. It's a kick that makes it to midfield. And an attempt to clear it. Southold's defense is going to stick with it. Now Greenport, they have the ball now. Trying to get a play off. Now the ball's deflected back out to the outside. And now there's a collision. And it will be on Southold. So Southold's defense is going to have to step up here. Throw in. It's going to set up a corner. Final 3 minutes of the second half. Southold's defense is going to have to try and step up here. That one is going to make it on the crossbar, so Southold is going to have a goal kick. That kick is a pretty good one. Danny Palencia wins it. Palencia puts it up the sideline to Kilcommons. Kilcommons has a breakaway here. He's going to get it out to Palencia, who tries to play on it. Now it's being kept up in the air. Fernando gets to it. Jack Sipnoski is the one with the ball now. He gets it out to Gurriello, who's got on the far sideline. Tries to keep it in. However, it is going to roll out, and it will be a goal kick here. We are under 2 minutes to play in the second half. The kick is taken by Southold. Now Jack Sipnoski moving up with it. Sipnoski going to try and cross it in. Gurriello is going to get it right back in. However, Greenport's goalie is there to scoop it up. That punt is a pretty good ball. Makes it across midfield. Southold trying to keep the ball as far away from the goal as possible. Southold keeping Greenport's defense on their heels now. Court makes a move. And now Southold's going to win it back. Fernando gets it to Sepp, trying to put it up the sideline. Final minute of the half. And McCrae makes a nice move. McCrae over to Palencia. Palencia is going to take a shot, and it is saved. 50 seconds to go. Greenport punts it out. McCrae with a very good head, and gets it back across midfield. However, Greenport takes it right back. Southold's defense has to go to work here. Southold quickly deflects it out. Ball is attempted to be clear up the sideline. Now Jack Sepka has it. Gets it to the middle. Now Fernando's got it. Now he's going to look. Kilcommons on the sideline. Kilcommons moving up with it. Kilcommons going to take a shot. It's going to be, almost got it. That would have been it. Connor with a good pass there. And that will run out regulation. Yeah, that's overtime. So we are going to get in overtime here. The captains are out to choose sides of the field or where they want to start with the ball. Southold is going to choose the left side of the field. I believe Greenport is going to choose the ball. Start off with the ball, so you see what happens in OT. It's 10-minute overtime. And we are still tied at 1. At least it's 1.
For the next like 10 minutes, then it's gonna get freezing.
Here we go. Second or overtime. Greenport's gonna start with it.
Go red!
Greenport quickly gets it back to their defense. And now on the far sideline, Greenport is going to get it out across midfield. Greenport's possessing it. Jack Sipnowski attempts to clear it. First time it's deflected. The second time it's pretty good. Greenport's defense gets back to it. Ball is crossed. And gets to Schill on the defense, who gets it up to Lopez. Now Southold outnumbering Greenport on defenders. Now Fernando gets it into the box. Fernando gets it out to Walensky, who puts it up, and it is out of bounds. So we will have a goal kick. Kick is going to make it across midfield. Southold's defense fields it. It's Cal Karsten getting it out to Lopez. Lopez makes a nice play on it. And Palenci's going to put it up the sideline. Walensky trying to get to it, however, it is kicked a little bit too far, and Greenport will get to throw it in from the sideline. Greenport's throw, it gets popped up in the air. Trying to clear it out. However, Lopez gets to it. Lopez is now going to make a turn to the sideline, attempt to kick it away. Lopez is going to let it roll, and they will. And here we go. Southold's going to get a corner kick. Lopez is going to take it. 2 minutes in overtime. Southold has a good opportunity to score here, which will end it. Goal kick is put up a little bit too far, and it goes out of bounds, and we will get a goal kick here. There's Greenport's kick. Makes it across midfield. And it is going to, there's an attempt to clear it, or it's going to go out of bounds. Bird's kick in. It's going to go to Southold. Now Fernando's going to get through, and it's taken out by Greenport. So here we're going to have another corner kick. And Lopez, I believe, is going to take it again. Here we go, under 7 minutes to play in the overtime. Lopez puts it up. Once again, a little bit too much. It's going to end up on the far side of the field. Throw in. It's going to be taken right back by Southold. McCray is going to put that one in the middle. However, nobody's there but a Greenport player. It's out to the sideline again. And it's going to be a throw-in for McCray here. McCray's throw goes to Jack Sepnoski. Puts it back to Karsten. Karsten puts it into the middle. Palencia trying to stick with it. He's getting pushed a little bit. However, Palencia sticks with it, and it goes out on a Greenport player. It's thrown in by Palencia. Goes to McCray, who is tripped up. Once again, it goes out on Greenport. Southold's going to throw it in again. It's going to be deflected now. Palencia's got it. Palencia's going to take a shot. It is just saved. Another good shot by Palencia. And it's going to be a corner. Third one of overtime. Lopez now has the wind blowing in his favor a little bit. Puts it in. It is going to be headed right out by Greenport. Now Lopez trying to keep it in the box. Greenport wins it. And they're going to put it upfield. Just two guys back on defense. However, Southold's defense quickly gets back to the ball. It's not going to be a one-on-one. However, Schill is there. Play some solid defense. Get it, keep it in. Stays up the sideline. Jack Sepp playing. Gets it to Walensky. It's back to Sepp, who gets it back to McCray. Taken back by Jack Sepnoski again. He gets it up to Kilcommons. However, it's deflected. And now the ball rolls through to Fredericks. Southold's offense has been on attack mode this whole overtime. Greenport finally got an opportunity. Now Karsten gonna pop it up. Ball is played by Southold, and Palencia is the one with it. And Palencia playing it. Palencia staying with it. Keeps it in bounds, and it goes off of Palencia and out of bounds. Or it will go off a Greenport player, so I believe we do have a corner kick here. Lopez is going to take it again. This is the fourth one here. 3:30 to play in this one. Lopez's corner. Strong one. Attempt to head it in. Not good enough. Another head. It's bouncing around, and Greenport's goalie takes it. Here comes the punt. It's a pretty good one. Cray is there. Keep it from going behind him. Now the ball's cleared up the sideline and rolls right out of bounds again. Under 3 to play. And McCray is going to take the throw here. Throw up the sideline. Kept in bounds. Bouncing around. Samowski gets it over to Shell. Puts it out near the middle. It's deflected. Greenport sticking with it. It gets through, however. Duffy is there, and Duffy just kicks it out of bounds. So that will bring us to our final 2 minutes of the game. There's time called for a sub. So the clock keeps running. Greenport is going to try and end it here in Southold territory. The row in is won by Greenport. Southold's going to clear it. It gets it across the field. However, Greenport comes up and gets it. Ball is going to get through the goal, and they're going to get a clear offsides. Looked like that could have been the end of the game there, but he was offsides. Had he waited a half a second, could have had the shot there. Shell's kick is going to make it across midfield. It's played by Fernando, who gets it up to Palencia on the sideline. Palencia makes a move. Palencia going to cross it in. It's now being played, and Greenport's goalie is going to smother it. That punt is going to make it across midfield. It's taken back by Greenport. Sticks with it, and there's a foul. It's now a final minute in this one. Greenport's got a pretty good opportunity here. Now Southold is going to try and keep it out of the goal. Final 40 seconds to go here. Greenport on the kick. Trying to take a shot. Fredericks smothers it. Final 25 seconds to go. Southold's got to move quick if they want to win here. That punt is going to make it take a good bounce across midfield. Southold trying to stick with it. Final 10 seconds to go. Greenport staying with it. Trying to clear it up the sideline. Greenport's got it. And that is going to run out the clock. We're going to finish the game in a tie. Unless we are going to go into a double OT. I knew that. I thought it was only one overtime, though. So we are going to get another overtime. So here we go for the second overtime. You're switching sides. Southold's going to start with it on this one. Fernando gets about to Jack Sepp. He's going to move it over to Danny Palencia. You get that one toward the middle. Lopez almost won it. Ball's cleared back out. Jack Sepp's got it again. Palencia makes a move. Palencia going to put it up the sideline. Wolinski trying to get to it. Wolinski putting up a wall, not letting the ball get too far behind him. Here we go. Ball's going to go out on Greenport. So here's McCray. McCray's throw goes to Shell. Shell gets it across midfield. Greenport gets back. Greenport's going to try and clear it up, and there's an offsides. Get a little nervous every time you see a player break through, but then quickly realize that's an offsides. Shell's kick, pretty good one. Headed by Palencia. Defense takes it back. Now Lopez gets a head on it. McCray gets it over to Wolinski. Gets it back to McCray. McCray trying to get it through the defense, or Greenport's defense. Playing very well. Ball is going to roll out of bounds on the far sideline. We're going to get a throw in from Southold here. We're going to get a sub as well. Guriello's going to come in for Wolinski. That throw-in's going to go up the sideline. It's going to go quickly out on Lopez. Greenport's throwing. It's going to go back to the defense up and kick a bomb downfield. Karsten has that ball deflect off his foot. It's going to roll out of bounds. The throw-in is going to go for Greenport. It's going to get deflected back out of bounds very quickly. Another throw-in. Greenport's going to play it. Ball in towards the middle. Karsten's going to clear it. Now Palencia might have a play here. Palencia trying to get through the defense. Palencia's got no help near him, however. He's going to just try and cross it in. It's deflected by Greenport's defense. Go off the head of Wolinski and out of bounds. So Greenport going to try and throw this one in here. It's going to be a kick, actually. The kick. And make it across midfield. Played well by Karsten. Greenport. Gonna try and get it through. However, Fredericks is there to try and get it. Fredericks got it. He's gonna punt it away. This ball is gonna go way out of bounds. It's gonna go thrown in, and it's going to quickly go out of bounds on Southold. So that ball's thrown in, headed by Southold. It's going to bounce over the head of Guriello. Now misplay by McCray. Now we're going to try and keep it in, and it's going to be saved by Fredericks. So the misplay by McCray turns out to be favorable for Southold due to Schill's good hustle. Now that ball is going to be pushed, and it's going to get out into Greenport territory. Just one man back there. Gets it away from Kilcommons. However, on the sideline, ball's going to roll out of bounds. Greenport plays it well, gets it up the sideline. It's quickly cleared by Southold. Now Palencia is going to get a shot. It is going to go out of bounds. Almost had the game winner there. And Palencia has came so close so many times today. That one just missed. Ball's going to make it up across midfield. McCray to play it. McCray is going to get it up the sideline. It's quickly taken by Southold. Now Southold's defense going to try and get back to the ball. Greenport's defense making moves, and he's going to get pulled over. Southold's going to get it. Now Jackset wins it. Got to watch the offsides for Palencia. Now he's going to try and get it up to Palencia. And the ball is going to be taken back by Greenport. Now Walensky to try and keep it in bounds, and he cannot. Walensky seems to be hurt a little bit. Thrown in. Greenport going to try and get it through. However, it is guarded well by Karsten, and Fredericks scoops it up. Fredericks get it out across midfield. Off the head of a Greenport player. Trying to stick with it. Ball's popped up in the air once again. Play by Schill. Stays with it. Gets it to McCray. McCray is going to make a move, get it to Gurriello, who makes a nice move with it. Gets it to Palencia. Palencia trying to stick with it. The ball goes out of bounds on Greenport. So McCray is going to throw it in here. Final 3 minutes of the second overtime. Throw-in is to Jack Sipnowski, and it's going to be quickly deflected out. Shell puts it up, far side of the field. Kilcommons trying to keep it in bounds, however, he misses it, and it will be a goal kick from Greenport. As we are under 3 minutes to go in this overtime. Here's the kick. Kicks it across midfield, however, Southold's going to win it back. Palencia makes some nice moves. Palencia, move with it. Palencia, got to try and keep it in bounds, however, it's going to get out of bounds. Throw is going to be back to defender, number 17, tries to clear it out. Southold's defense is there to get it. Shell trying to get it, and Shell gets back to it. Now Greenport trying to pass it with 2 men. Now the ball is going, and Fredericks makes a play. What a play by Fredericks. Almost the end of the game there. Fredericks made the right decision by going back on that ball and making a very nice play. Ball gets across midfield now. Lopez moving up the sideline with it. Lopez keeps it in bounds. He's going to cross it, and it's going to go out of bounds. So we are going to get a corner kick here. The final minute to play in the second overtime. Here we go. We are under a minute to play in the second OT. Lopez boots it. Middle, it's going to bounce out. Palencia trying to take a shot. Now Carson's going to get a shot, and it goes out of bounds. We are going to get another corner kick. It's Lopez, 30 seconds to go. Let's see what Southold could do with it here. Gives it a good boot. Gurriello pops up in the air with the head. Another head attempt. Ball's being pushed around, and this time it's going to be a goal kick. So now we're under 15 seconds to play. Trying to move as quick as possible. Gonna boot it out. Southold's defense going to come up and make a good deflection here. Now Jack Sepp is going to get it. Now Jack Sepp's trying to get to the ball. It's going to get kicked out of bounds. So that's it for the second OT. I believe it's going to be a shootout here. South looking very close to scoring in the final minutes of second OT. And I guess that is the end of the game. Not sure as of right now. Seem to be packing up on the far sideline. And that is going to be it. We are finished with a final score of 1-1. Southold moves on to 1-2-1 as their record on the year.